Jai Hind and wishing each one of you a very happy Holi. Today's update is on the kinds of offer that Russia is giving to India, or I can say weapon diplomacy. Stay tuned till the end of this video and do subscribe to us for such deeper geopolitical insights. Now, Russia is a friend, be it 62 or 71. We couldn't have certainly not been able to do in those wars without Russia's support at all. But what's happening now? The geopolitical context is changing to purely economics, and that's big time. Battlefield have changed and expansion is done by sanctions, by putting sanctions on nations, and that's what Russia is facing from European Union and even West. Now, between all these, Russia has given offers to India for TOT to allow local manufacturing of S-490. Let's also remember the BrahMos. Russia has provided crucial technology, including the ramjet propulsion systems and supersonic cruise capabilities. However, some core technologies such as seeker technology and engine design were initially controlled by Russia. Over time, India has indigenized key components, reducing dependency. So let's keep this variable also at the back of our mind to actually understand our journey towards Atmanirbharta or Make in India. Now, coming to the strategic context, a changing geopolitical landscape. Now, this offer by Russia to transfer technology to TOT and allow local manufacturing of S-400 components to its partners, it comes at a time of heightened geopolitical turbulence. The ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, Western sanctions, and the restructuring of global supply chains have all contributed to significant delays in defense deliveries. While India, Turkey, and China remain key buyers of S-400, Triumph air defense system, the disruptions in Russia's military industrial complex have also prompted Moscow to take a pragmatic approach to sustain its defense trade relationships. By offering local manufacturing, Russia is not only addressing supply chain bottlenecks but also deepening strategic dependency with its defense partners. The move is a calculated one, balancing economic compulsions, military diplomacy, and even long term geopolitical alliances. Now, why is Russia doing all this? Let's understand in pointers. Number one, navigating sanctions and economic pressures. Russia's defense exports have faced unprecedented challenges due to Western sanctions, which have restricted access to crucial electronic components and disrupted financial transactions. By offering local production and TOT, Russia is effectively bypassing these restrictions. This helps sustain its defense contracts while ensuring that countries like India and Turkey do not turn towards Western alternatives. Number two, strengthening defense ties with India and other key partners. Now, for India, which has been one of the largest buyers of Russian defense equipment, local manufacturing of S-400 components aligns with its Atmanirbhar Bharat self-reliant India initiative. Russia's offer is likely aimed at securing long-term defense cooperation with India amid New Delhi's efforts to diversify its defense procurement from the US, France, and Israel. Additionally, Turkey, a NATO member that defied Western pressures by purchasing the S-400, also remains a critical customer for Moscow. By extending TOT, Russia seeks to solidify its strategic ties with Ankara while preventing any backtracking due to Western incentives. Number three, military industrial survival and export revenue. Now, with the prolonged war in Ukraine depleting Russia's domestic military production capacity, defense exports they have become a critical source of revenue. By shifting some of the production burden to partner nations, Russia ensures that its defense industry remains afloat while also reducing delivery timelines. Number 4, countering Western influence in defense markets. Now the US and European nations they have been aggressively pushing their own air defense systems such as the Patriot and S-30 while discouraging countries from purchasing Russian equipment. Russia's offer of local manufacturing enhances its competitiveness and also provides a compelling counter to Western alternatives, especially for nations that seek strategic autonomy. Now, what are the implications for India and global defense markets? For India, local manufacturing of S-400 components would certainly reduce dependency on Russia while strengthening its own domestic defense ecosystem. It would also mitigate the risks associated with supply chain disruptions, a lesson India has learned from past delays in defense procurements. Now, from a broader geopolitical perspective, Russia's TOT moves also highlights the evolving nature of defense alliances. The traditional buyer-seller model in defense procurements is now giving a way to co-production and technology partnerships where countries seek greater control over their own respective defense assets. Now, while Russia's gesture may help stabilize its own defense trade, it also signals a shift in global defense dynamics where technology transfer and local production are becoming a new norm in military diplomacy. Whether this approach will be enough to counter Western influence remains to be seen, but for now, it ensures that Moscow stays relevant in the global arms market despite the challenges it is facing. Do let us know your thoughts in our comment section, and we hope that you find this video informative and useful. Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.